Hi, today we want to share about sea otters. Okay, basically sea otters, or we call as anhydrologists as their scientific name. Sea otters was known as the cutest mammals. Sea otters are carnivorous. They will eat nearly any fish or marine invertebrate that they can find in their kelp forest foraging grounds. Their diet consists of marine invertebrate herbivores and filter feeders such as sea urchins, sea stars, limpets, coast mussel, chitons, and purple hinge rock scallops. Sea otters has 3 subspecies which is recognized by today. The maximum estimate lifespan of sea otters is 23 years in the wild. Sea otters are long-lived mammals that spend most of their time in the ocean. Their size is up to 4 feet and weight was 50 to 70 pounds. Sea otters inhabit temperate coastal waters with rocky or soft sediment ocean water. They live in offshore forests of giant kelp, macrocystic peripheral, and spend most of their active time foraging below the canopy. Basically, they eat, rest and groom themselves at the water space. When resting, they float on their back, wrap themselves in kelp, and groom their fur. Basically, while sea otters are capable of diving to depth of at least 45 meters, they prefer coastal waters up to 30 meters deep. The shallower the water, the less time is spent diving to reach food.
Sea otters are the heaviest members of the whale family, but they're also the smallest marine mammals. Adult sea otters typically weigh between 14 to 55 kilograms. The sea otter lives mostly in the water and doesn't spend much more time on the land. It has a thick, shiny fur that is black to dark brown and has some white tips on some of their hairs. The chest, throat, and head are all creamy white. It has small eyes and ears that are almost covered by its fur. Sea otters move through the water with their long and well-defined back feet that look like flippers. The front legs are not very big, and the 5-finger forepaws are used to catch shellfish and also other animals. The sea otter is the only carnivore that has 4 incisor teeth in its lower jaw. These are used to crack crab, sea urchin, and other shellfish shells open. It is also different because there is no fat or bubbler under the skin. Instead, the thick fur traps air inside, which to keep the animal warm and stop it from losing too much heat. It takes a sea otter up to 10% of its time to clean and care for its hair. If the hair is damaged or polluted with oils, it fails to function well, and the sea otter could die from the cold and exposure.
Next, I will talk about diet and foraging sea otter. Sea otters forage in a relatively shallow coastal waters. They dive to the water to catch their prey and surface to eat their food. The dive generally lasts 1 to 2 minutes, but they can hold their breath for over 5 minutes. Dive depth range from 5 to 250 feet. Upon surfacing, the otter will roll onto its back and place the food on their chest. They eat using their front paws and will use tools such as rocks, which they store under their armpit while diving to crack open shells. Their main prey species include sea urchins, crabs, clams, mussel, octopus, fish, and other marine invertebrates. Sea otter teeth are adapted for crushing hard shell invertebrates such as clam, urchins, and crabs. Sea otters rely on their high metabolism and their plush coat to keep warm. However, this high metabolism requires them to eat a lot of food. In order to maintain its body weight, a sea otter must eat 25% of its body weight per day.
Next is role in ecosystem. Sea otters play several vital roles in their ecosystem, contributing to the health and stability of marine environments. First is kelp forest maintenance, control of sea urchins population. Sea otters prey on sea urchin, which are herbivores that feed on kelps. By keeping sea urchins population intact, sea otters prevent overgrazing of kelp forests. This helps to maintain the structure and function of the underwater ecosystem. Next is enhancements of biodiversity. Healthy kelp forests support a wide range of marine life, including fish, invertebrates, and other marine mammals. By protecting kelp forests, sea otters indirectly support the biodiversity of these habitats. Second is indicator species, health of marine ecosystem. Sea otters population can serve as indicator of the overall health of coastal ecosystem. A thriving sea otter population often reflect a healthy and balanced marine environments, while decline in their numbers can signal underlying ecological issue. Third is cultural and economic roles. In ecotourism, sea otters are charismatic species that attract tourists and nature lovers, contributing to local economies through ecotourism. Their presence can encourage conservation efforts and raise awareness about marine protection. Next is cultural significance. Sea otters hold cultural importance for many indigenous coastal communities who have historically relied on them for foods and fur, and who continue to view them as integral part of their cultural heritage.
Habitat and range of sea otters. Historically, sea otters inhabited coastal waters from Baja California north to the coast of southern Alaska, west across the Aleutian Island to the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, and south to the northern island of Japan. Currently, sea otters can be found in Alaska, Russia, British Columbia, Washington, and California. Sea otters inhabit coastal waters, usually less than half a mile from shore. Their typical hunts include precipitous rocky shore, barrier reef like water stone, and dense kelp forest.
Sea otters or anhydroleucrids have a complex social structure and unique relationship with other animals, both within their species and in their ecosystem. For social structure, first is groups and solitary behavior. Sea otters can be found alone or in groups, known as ruff. Ruff can consist to up of a few dozen individuals, often segregated by sex, with females and pups, typically forming separate group from males. Second is mother-pup bond. The bond between a mother and her pup is very strong. Mothers are highly attentive, constantly grooming and nursing their youngs. Pup depends on their mothers for several months until they can fend for themselves. Third is territoriality. Male sea otters can be territorial, particularly during the breeding season. They establish territories that they defend from others men, while females and young may have to overlapping home range. Next is relationship with other animals. First is predation and competition. Sea otters are both predator and prey in their ecosystem. They feed on a variety of marine invertebrates such as sea urchin, crabs, and mollusks, playing a crucial role in controlling the population of these species and maintaining the balance of cat forest ecosystem. Predators of sea otters include sharks and orcas. Second is mutualism with kelps. Sea otters help to maintain kelp forest ecosystem by preying on the sea urchins that would otherwise overgraze and decimate kelp's beds. This relationship is beneficial for the kelps as it helps to sustain their habitats and the diverse marine life that depends on the kelp forest.
Sea otters face several significant threats in the wild. Firstly, oil spills. Oil spills are highly detrimental to sea otters. The oil will coat their fur, reducing its insulating properties and causing hypothermia. Ingesting oil while grooming can also lead to poisoning. Secondly, disease. Sea otters are susceptible to diseases such as toxoplasmosis, which is spread by cat feces in water, and other infections caused by pathogens like protozoan sarcoidosis neurona. Thirdly, predation. In some areas, sea otters are preyed upon by orcas and great white sharks. Increased predation can lead to significant declines in local populations. Fourthly, habitat degradation. Coastal development and pollution degrade the habitat that sea otters rely on, such as kelp forests and eelgrass beds, making it harder for them to find food and shelter. Next, pollution and contaminants. Chemical pollutants and heavy metals in the water can accumulate in sea otters, leading to various health problems including compromised immune systems and reproductive issues. Finally, human activities. Fishing nets and other fishing gear pose are significant threats as sea otters can become entangled and drown. Both strike and coastal development also disrupt their habitats.
Based on IUCN Red List, anhydroleucrids was endangered species. It is because of the population decrease over the time. There is threats that affect the population of the sea otters, which is they use sea otter for biological resource by hunting and trapping them. There is also from human intrusions and disturbance by recreational activities. Other than that, there is also invasive and problematic species, gene and disease. The pollution also one of the reasons why the population of sea otter decreased. To prevent the reduction of the sea otter population, there are several conservation actions that have been carried out, such as in-place research and monitoring, water protection, species management, and education about sea otter. Do you want to know fun facts about sea otters? Okay. Firstly, sea otters fold their hands while they are sleeping. It's so cute and sweet, right? Do you know why? It's because they want to prevent from drifting apart from each other, and this behavior called as rafting. So you can see the videos. Sea otters use unique tools like rocks for eating. They place a rock on their chest and help them to smash and open the muscles and shellfish. They also use it for snack on aquatic creatures like sea urchins, crabs, squids, octopus, and fish. Sea otters use unique tools like rocks for eating. They place a rock on their chest and help them to smash and open the muscles and shellfish. Sea otters also has denser fur unlike the other marine mammals. It thickens and was made of more than millions cells. To keep it luxurious coat waterproof, and otters spends many hours a day cleaning and grooming. Sea otters also has denser fur unlike the other marine mammals. It thickens and was made of more than millions cells. To keep it luxurious coat waterproof, and otters spends many hours a day cleaning and grooming. Lastly, sea otter also has floating nurseries. When mothers sea otters go to find food, they will wrap their pup in kelp to keep them close and prevent them from floating away. This behavior keeps the pup safe and secure.